Eric be taking his lunch monies. That's why he's allowed in here.
One of two spots in the NFC title game awaits the winner here as we're underway in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And they'll get him down inside the 30 to 27.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
He changed his number, he said. Yeah.
What is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. This is a very good kick, angled for the sidelines. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Bob said, I got 4 natty aces in me. Who want it? Damn.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. A first carry now for Nick Chubb, and he'll be taken down at the 18.
On the carry.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
No.
A run for Nick Chubb.
Fish kebab.
And not a whole lot to speak of there, so bring him down shy of the 20.
There goes your other little brother, Bob.
Only getting one there on 2nd down.
DJ?
Always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Deshaun Watson, so multi-dimensional, able to scramble for the first.
Pickup. First down, San Francisco.
They'll try the air now with Watson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Well, certainly not how he wanted to start his night. First throw of the game, an INT.
Who's team trying to... Oh, the Fang Bang?
Let's face it, it's not often a quarterback and a defensive back have a lot in common. But one thing, because they have these individual type plays, they've got to have short memories, don't they? DB gets beat, wipe it away, quarterback throws a pick, has to do the same thing.
And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit. Right hash mark of 42-yard attempt.
Throw the instrumental on, Bob. Fuck it. We just got a Warzone win, DJ. I got carried this time. First time in my life I got carried by Eric and Jeremy, of all people.
But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good
I mean, granted, I was dead most of the match, but you know, shit happens.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble.
I got hit as soon as we, I was into when you said that.
A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
It's a gain of 10.
Back to throw, Watson.
First down.
That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be a second down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter.
Brings up 2nd and 4. At their
into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Watson's pass.
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Michael
And
Dixon
what is this?
to punt for the Seahawks.
They're lining up here to punt on first down. And a good result there as that'll get out of bounds and put them back at their 10-yard line.
At their own
So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
George Kittle, the receiver that he was looking for. And that'll bring up second down. On the carry, it's Chubb. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well in the middle now. He was brought with no gain on the run there. And now they'll be looking at a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd down.
Throwing on 3rd down, Watson. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. Good completion there, winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now, the old pass completion for no gain, not something you want to call up out of the playbook too often.
Yeah, most offensive coordinators don't have that on their play sheet, so they've got to go back and scramble after this one. But right now, with what they're telling receivers about making sure you take care of the ball in open field, sometimes the fighting for extra yardage doesn't come as a result. That and good tackling can lead to no yards gained.
49-yard line.
What is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They're still looking at 0 on the scoreboard, and they're going to be hard-pressed to do anything with this field position as they'll start at their 1-yard line.
This almost feels like you're trying to climb Mount Everest because they can put together a decent drive, get a couple of first downs, maybe a 3rd one, and still not even get to midfield. That's a daunting task for this offense.
Clock running, under a minute to go now here in a fast-moving first quarter. Right back to Juszczyk again. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. Oh, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run with a fullback, Juszczyk. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. And a strange one here, a little befuddled. They're sending out the field goal unit now. from the right hash, and this one just a chippy. Bears kick is good. And that'll make it 6-0 here in the first. So 2 first-quarter field goal attempts for him, and he's converted on both.
I like the positive right there. 2 for 2. Got the points on the board. The negative side is they didn't score touchdowns. And, of course, going forward in this game, that's going to be the aim. They'll be kicking extra points instead.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there. I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
6-0 our score after 1.
First quarter with the score Seahawks 6, 49ers nothing.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. A shotgun snap for Watson. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. On the ground, it's Chubb. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, it's Watson. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45.
To George
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. These two rivals played 2 of the better games in the NFL a season ago. You remember week 17, it was Dre Greenlaw stopping Jacob Hollister at the 1 to preserve a 26-21 49er win. And that wound up both winning them the NFC West and earning them the #1 seed. Throwing again on second down. Watson gets this one to Juszczyk. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it, but he's a bigger, stronger guy. Maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Here's Watson. And that is incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
They will indeed snap it to Watson. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. First down San Francisco to pick up 14 yards.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now,
Touchdown, 49ers.
On the carry.
Nick
Touchdown,
Chubb,
San Francisco.
33 yards.
Justin
And
Tucker
the Niners, if they
lining up for the
can
extra
convert
point.
the extra point, they'll grab the lead.
well, partner, that was another explosive run.
His
And one
kick
thing I've
is
learned in
good.
our time in this game,
Makes the score.
yes, the offensive line
Niners
has to get a
7,
lot of credit. But for
Seahawks
big
6.
runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball,
Justin
too, right?
Tucker
Oh,
set
without a
to
doubt.
kick
You
off.
need that difference maker lugging the rock.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
And what is
Michael
this?
Dixon to punt
They're
for the
lining up here to
Seahawks.
punt on first down. This first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And good hustle here as this is going to be blown dead right at the 9-yard line.
First and 10.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows the punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So as they take it over, we step aside. On first down, Watson. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they'll get him down right around the 11-yard line.
George Kittle.
3 yards the game there, second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 11-yard line.
We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. And he'll be just shy of the 20 at the 19 as he goes out of bounds. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Now Edwards-Helaire, and he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line.
Carrier.
He'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll move the chains.
2 yards. First down, 49ers.
Watson on first down, escaping the pressure right. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. He was trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The free safety rolling all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle.
And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This is taken at the 15. Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And it'll be Seahawks football, 1st and 10. And what is going on here? Are they serious? First down, and they're in punt formation. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And he was looking for the check up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are in the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Now Chubb. And he'll just keep two hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll be stopped here well short of the first down at the 24-yard line. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. 33 yards is the distance on the punt there. And possession will switch hands, first and 10.
Damn.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we send you cross-country to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
To the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Taken about 7 yards deep. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it first and 10. Rolling to his right. And now Watson throws another interception. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
On for the field goal, a 55-yard attempt.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. All 9 points for him coming via the field goal, and this last one puts him out in front.
All the field goals are great, but you know I'm going to get pessimistic here, right? Because you've got to score touchdowns to win games in the NFL. I just wonder if all these field goals, great now, or if they'll come back and haunt them later on.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action.
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in it, and let him fling another one.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
On the carry.
That's a really nice tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
And he'll get this up to about the 38-yard line.
The ball carrier.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
They'll try to run for it. This is Juszczyk. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
A gain of a
Let's
yard.
give credit to the defense. They got plenty of bodies to the point of attack and stumped the run. But I just wonder if the offensive line let down a little bit, knowing that the big guy was getting the ball, and they just expected him to pick up a first.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on fourth down. Running for it, here's Chubb. And he's going to have a Niners first down. His good running gets him to about the 44. They only needed about 4 or 5 inches there. Relied on the big guys up front and got it done.
Yeah, this is time to just go ahead and hit it straight ahead. No juking, right? No movement in the backfield. Take the ball and go. As I heard a coach tell a player a long time ago, save your dancer for the club, son. Just get up into that line of scrimmage.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 47-yard line.
Now Watson, buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
1 yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
At the 39-yard line.
Watson now to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 21. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. Chubb. And they'll get him down right about the 20.
Nick Chubb,
the tackle there by Patrick Peterson.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Watson eluding the pressure right. And that one got tipped. Got to throw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
To throw is Watson on 3rd down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Tanner moves with it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. And they'll let this one go right on the outskirts of the 10. They'll down it at the 11-yard line.
At their own 11-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
Complete to Clyde.
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that,
it's a gain of
but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 21-yard line.
Leave my child alone.
For a trip to the NFC title game. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Second and 12. Out of the gun, Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. It's a 9-yard pickup on the play, and that's going to bring up a third down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 40. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right.
Let's score over there.
No gain on the play, it'll be second down. It shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Forced out to his left. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, no, he lost the football. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks' 29-yard line. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was, because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. Exactly right. A lost opportunity.
He was brought down.
Defensive back Jamal Adams in on the stop.
A gain of a yard.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy, sometimes having to hang out